Hi Stampin' friends, and tonight we're going to use the What's Cooking set. It has 3 different sentiments, and then it has a variety of different die cuts and stamps. Lots of cute little ideas on this one. You can do them with wood, like a wood grain, and make them look really cute. They have a color of wood grain in there. And then you can do a lot of different things with this set. So I'm just going to show you a couple of things, and I hope that you enjoy them. So the first thing that I was thinking about when I was using this set was using this paper that is from it has the yellow is on the background, and it is actually Bumblebee, but I kind of like the more clear color, which is the Daffodil Delight with it. But my kitchen table is actually kind of a buffalo print, so that's kind of why I think of kitchen when I see this. So that's why I wanted to use this with this. And then I just like the way yellow just kind of pops with black, so that was kind of my general idea. So first I wanted to show you a few of the little things I've die cut, and then some ideas with them. I cut these out of silver, so of course a silver whisk looks great. And then I did a silver salt and pepper shaker. And then I wasn't too sure about that, so I decided to do this is crumb cake. So I did that in the crumb cake, just to kind of have an option on that. You could put the stamp on here and have it look a little more realistic. So this is like the cutting board, which looks really good with the knife. So I wanted to show what I did here. I stamped the knife, just the handle, because I knew I didn't really need the blade to be stamped. And then what I was thinking was, I could just glue that over the top, there we go, over the top of the knife, and that would make it look very realistic. And so if you put it with the cutting board, that could be really cute. And I'm not sure I've got that. Yeah, you can see that. And so then I imagined like you could have wooden handles on all of these, or colorful handles, just kind of whichever is up to you. And then I was thinking of putting this one together. So there's a dozen different ways to layer, of course, but I was considering putting this on as a layer on the yellow, or you could use white on the black with this, also very cute. So I'm probably going to make several like this. Okay, so there's that. And then maybe put the black on here, and then the white layered on top. Oh, no, that's not how I did that. I was doing this. There we go. Or, like I said, this is the yellow, so you may like to do it in the yellow and use Bumblebee. That could also be really cute, because this is kind of a little bit kitchen-y, I think. So that, and then maybe you would just put the cutting board on there like this. And so let me get some glue dots, because I don't want to, I know this is going to be really slick, and when I go to put this on here, I don't want it to slide all around. So I've caught my nail with a one of the stamp sets earlier and got it nicked, so sorry about that. Okay, so I was thinking maybe you just put the cutting board like that, and then put the little knife there. And then I wanted to show you where, if I can find these little guys, you could use, that has these cute little hats, you could use them. Or are these hats, or are these those tops that go on like a standing rib roast or a rack of lamb? I wasn't totally sure. So it could be used for either one of those. But I'm looking for our little guys. Oh, here they are. Okay, so we have a mushroom, a tomato, and like a celery here. So I thought I would try that real quick. And it does have with it dies that will cut those out. No, what I meant to say is it doesn't have dies that will cut those out, but they should be pretty easy to cut out. So I'm just going to do Poppy Parade on my tomato. And then I'm going to use Granny Apple Green on my celery. or whatever that is. It may be a green pepper, so that definitely works as well. And then I'm going to use a light brown, so I'm going to use the Sahara sand for the mushroom. There we are. And then just tough. And then stamp it on white. And so I thought that would make a decent little look there. You can tell it looks like it's kind of been cut. So then my plan, should have stamped it a little closer to the edge and made it a little easier on myself, was to just kind of cut around as if it was, now this would not be how, a die cut would normally not be this close because it is really tiny, but I just thought it would be good to kind of cut around it. And I'll neaten this up whenever I'm finished. I'll get like a little extra. And I'll get just a little closer on here afterwards. I don't want you to have to sit and watch me fiddle with that. But I thought that could be cute, just laid on the little cutting board. And I guess it would make more sense to have more than one thing, of course. But anyway, let's kind of have that there. And I might want to use a more brown for my, this is almost, the Sahara sand looks a little bit green on the mushroom, and that's not really what we want. And then this here. All right, so you can see there that that's kind of cute. And then I was thinking that you could use the sentiment, happiness is homemade, on there. And this would be great to put with, like, if you're giving someone a gift after they've had a surgery or something, and you're giving them a gift of dinner, or maybe you're just putting a gift card inside, or maybe you're giving it with like a frozen meal or something like that. So that would be great with that, because I don't really have anything that works for that until this. So then I also thought it could be cute to do a what's cooking, and just not even, it could be for, you know, what's up with you kind of a stamp. And then, or you could do that what's cooking and then have on the inside your invitation to like a cookout, or even just over for a meal of spaghetti or whatever. So anyway, I thought that was kind of cutesy and added fun. Now I would want to, if I was doing this, I would definitely want to add some yellow ribbon, maybe this pretty bumblebee colored gingham might just kind of echo the gingham again. Or maybe we still have the gold ribbon, and that could even look cute too. So just kind of play around till you find something. So there's one idea with this. And then for another idea, I again kind of used inspiration from my own kitchen. I kind of like red and kind of a mint macaron color. So I was thinking that could be kind of fun. So going this way with this one. So kind of like that. And then I liked the idea of putting this, and I kind of think it might have been better if I had put this on an entire layer of the mint macaron on top of here. I think that would make it pop more. And then you could use maybe the bowl and the rolling pin down here, or the measuring cups over to the side like this. And so that's kind of how I was imagining this one. And it says, sending you a dash of kindness and a spoonful of love. I thought that would be cute. Kind of any of the same things that I've already mentioned for ideas. And then it probably just needs a little texture on this background just to kind of add. Now, as you're doing this, you could also, you know, add a whisk on here to the side, and then that would kind of make it where you sort of need to put just a little bit of more, in my opinion, doesn't necessarily, but you might need a little more silver on it somewhere to just make it pop even more. So I kind of like the way that this looked. You can see that, yeah. And this, I wanted to show you this. Sometimes if real red ever looks too much like cherry cobbler, well, this is my real red, and to me that's a little dark, but a lot of times we can use the Poppy Parade instead, and that will really make it lighten up and look really nice and bright if that's what you're going for. If it's not, then no big. But anyway, just something to consider if your real red ever looks too dark. So there is a second choice for that. There we are. And then I wanted to show you something where we used have you seen the paper? I've set it aside and I don't have it handy, but the paper with all of the wood grains and the tiles, people have done beautiful things with those, using the tile as if it's a backsplash behind a stove, and then making it look kind of kitchen-y that way. People have even done it on a long slimline card, and that is also really cute. So, oh, here is my piece. That's too funny. Well, I could have shown you that easily, couldn't I? So anyway, you could put happiness is homemade at the bottom. I kind of tend to put this right in the middle of a card at the bottom a little too often, but you know, 6 of 1, I guess. And then maybe the black and white at the bottom here. And then just some of the other pieces, and maybe salt and pepper shaker. And this would be really cute if you made a cookie sheet and used this to like scoop the cookie, because it looks pretty realistic, you know, like you're getting it off with a spatula. So that could be really cute. And again, you could use your whisk there, or it also has a wooden spoon cutout that I just didn't do. So that would also be really cute. So there is one other idea with this. So these are just really simple ones. You could spend a lot more time and get something even more cutesy with it. But I think this just gives you a general idea of how quick and easy these are to stamp and punch out and cut out, die cut out and stuff, and just add to your cards. So easy peasy. And I was thinking, I also wanted to do a tag, but I just didn't get around to it. So a tag would be great to put on a gift, like maybe you're giving someone jelly or something. Happiness is homemade would be perfect for that. And maybe with a little bowl and a little spoon. So anyway, that is that idea. I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.